I know, my beautiful people. Yes, come on in this room. Now, you already know it's a Wellness Wednesday with Queen X, Prophetess Queen X, aka Lady CEO. We're about to get into it. It's Wellness Wednesday, y'all. Okay. Um, Today we're gonna be talking about the ugly truth. Okay. Um, because it's time. It's time to. We can't receive our abundance with all the things we are still holding on to that mean us no good, the people, places, and things. We cannot receive our abundance in the traumatic mind state where we came out of, feeling slighted, people doing us wrong, all the childhood, even the childhood experiences um, that that were to our detriment in life. The funny thing about receiving this abundance is that you can't take none of that stuff with you. Um, and again, welcome, come on in this room. I'm talking to the collective. So if you know you got a purpose here on this earth, if you feel driven and passionate about accomplishing that duty for yourself and others, because see, it's always your purpose when you called and chosen. Your purpose always involves yourself and somebody else. So if you feel all of those things rising up in you, even through this pandemic, even through this is one of the craziest times I've experienced in life, and I know a lot of us can relate to that. We only read about the other stuff. It's in history books, some of it. You know what I'm saying? So to even go through this situation right here, whether you were forced into, hey, now what you gonna do? Because the world is shut down. Now what you gonna do? You gonna go back to what you love, or you've been fighting through the thing the whole time. It doesn't matter. The universe is saying at this moment that in order to receive that abundance that I want you to have, you're gonna have to do some shedding. You're gonna have to release some things. You're gonna have to. I'm gonna sharpen your iron a little bit. And the funny thing about it is, remember on Monday, I already said to the chosen, to the collective, we don't even have no choice. So I'm sorry, we won't even have no choice. So if you feeling like you down spiraling. For me, let me give you an example. For me, my voice, you hear my voice. This is not how my voice sounds, but I got some things coming in the forefront. Like I got to record a meditation tape. So, and I've been in this ah a vibration. So it's time for me to calm down. And then I've been tired. I don't be tired. I don't be tired. I good rest. But I've been like tired the past couple of days, and it's to slow me down so I can just be in the abundance because I'm happy. Like I don't got everything that I want in this moment, but I know that it's coming. So I'm in a state of happiness. I feel rich already, but it's like having all of that stuff on me, having the fact that people slighted me in the past, having shoot, not even the past, 3, 4 months ago. You feel what I'm saying? Like repeatedly coming about that stuff from all the fighting, and then your abundance is finally here. You like, I'm just okay. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna get it. Whew, it's here for real. Whew. Look, that was for real just now. That wasn't a complete enactment. Okay. Can I tell the truth and shame the devil this morning so we can be well, stay well, keep well? That's what it's about. So no matter what you've been through, no matter how the year is giving us, the spirit is telling the collective, you won. You just need to focus on you. You just need to go back, cross your T's and dot your I's. All the stuff that you've been through, pull the lessons out of it. All the skills you acquired while you was trying to, feed this dream over here, or you were trying to get in your desired profession. You acquire some skills along the way. You acquire some lessons along the way. So the spirit is saying now it's time to pull those things and put them into the overall purpose, to the overall focus, to your overall desire in your life and career. Because your destiny, your abundance, your prosperity, your time is coming. It's right there. I know I for one, we talking about shedding, we talking about trauma, we talking about being well, we talking about the ugly truth. Okay? So when we have to acknowledge that, we gotta acknowledge the times when we felt slighted, even bad God, Allah, Yahweh, whatever you call the source. Even bad God, you be like, Now I did everything. I was in here talking to Instagram 5 minutes ago. And I pulled a card on myself, an oracle card, and it said your commitment is being tested. Okay, and I was like, man, that's just the bottom of the deck type thing. Well, I don't know why I still try to dismiss the fact that God be all up in my face sometimes. For me, for everybody else, I'm like, this is what the Lord said for you, baby. Here, for me, it's like, you sure? Type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, that's my thing. But anyway, so then 10 minutes later, Instagram is trying me. I still ain't post no video on Instagram yet. You understand what I'm saying? And then I had to slow down because I was getting mad. I was like, God, come on in. I mean, I know okay, my commitment is being tested. I'm committed. I done tried this thing 5 times already. I did it 5 times already, but then I had to calm down. I had to stop. I had to be in the moment and realize that I don't even want to do Instagram. Remember, sis, you said that on Monday? You remember you said that you wanted to do it on Facebook type of thing? And I'm just being transparent so you can understand that I completely relate. This is not me just ministering to you. This is not me just telling you some stuff because I got it all together. I'm in the season right there with you. Like, this is the forerunner season. You are a forerunner. If you watching this right now, you are a leader. You are a forerunner. You got what it takes to lead the pack. You got what it takes to lead the nation in your own little way. In your own little way. You don't even do what I do, but what we do work real good type of thing in the kingdom building. That's what we talking about. But in order to receive that, in order to step into, because it's right there though, but in order to get it, we got to finish sharpening our iron and sharpening each other's iron, teaching people how to treat you, understanding who you are in the cosmos scientifically, because this is what this thing is all about. I'm going to pivot for a second. Scientifically, let me bring something up about COVID. They're in a position now where they're like, hey, we need more black people to come out so we can test y'all, so we can create this vaccination. But on the opposite side of the fence, it's like, well, we're all the same. We all come from the same place. It's scientifically, we're connected. How sway if you need me? Don't you got a group of people over there type of thing? I digress. Your science, DNA connects you to the universe. I'm talking to you. You ain't here by mistake. I don't even gotta look. I ain't even gonna stop. Come on, spirit. You are the original people of the universe. My black and brown people, do you hear me? We are the original people of the universe. We possess so much power, so much melanin. So much everything. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's just us as a group, as a collective. Now single yourself out individually. We got to continue to do some work to understand more about our part, to receive everything we need so we can be in a position to do what we got to do and also help everybody else. Because again, that's what people in the collective do. Your purpose helps you and everybody else. Own it. Okay? So walking into that abundance, doing some shadowing, doing the ugly truth. It's important. Shedding the old you, okay, is important because you're coming into a new you. You know, you better than who you was before. We ain't talking about being better than nobody else. We talking about being better than who you was before, baby. You a little bit smarter, okay? We shedding the old hurt. We shedding the old slight. We shedding the old confusion, okay? Because we gonna get some new confusion. I don't need that old stuff. I learned my lesson. What you talking about? You can't even get the new that's coming to you because you're so fixated on what happened to you still. You can't even believe that what you've been working for is finally happened because you're just so beat up. Come on. Let's be honest so we can get through it. You got to acknowledge what's wrong with you. You got to acknowledge your emotions and your feelings. You have to acknowledge them. They don't just go away. They They be right up under a rug waiting for you to come walking across it so you can trip up. that's what it be. But when you acknowledge it, when you be like, oh, I did that. I was on one. I was, and that do bother me. I forgot that it do because I buried it so deep. But that does bother me, and I do act that way because of that type of thing. Woo! Come on. That's deep for yourself. Look in the mirror after this video, during this video. I don't know. Whenever you feel called to join in or tap out, I don't know. Let the spirit speak to you about anything that resonates with you that I'm saying here today, okay? Because we got to shed in order to receive that abundance. The abundance has nowhere to come. Even for new ideas, even for new manifestations. You can't even manifest correctly because of the doubt. Well, I don't want to. Well, last time. Well, see, that person, You can't even manifest correctly because of the doubt. So we got to shed it. That don't mean that it didn't happen to you. That don't mean that that person it shouldn't be held responsible. I'm getting to that because maybe somebody didn't say they sorry. Maybe you waiting on somebody to apologize to you. Maybe it just won't fail, and they should apologize, fam. They should apologize. They should, or that person should really tell you how they feel. I mean, I don't know how to feel. I think I'm crazy now. I thought we was, but I wish they just tell me so I can make my mind up about them, because you're so loving and you're so passionate and you hold space for people and you give them chances. That does it. Leaving that stuff, leaving those people, leaving those places and things doesn't make you a bad person for wanting your abundance, because you want your abundance because it's your inheritance and you know that it's going to make a difference in the world. And so if you have anchors, people, places, or things holding you back from saving somebody in humanity, more importantly yourself, then that's okay if they don't say I'm sorry. It's okay if you never know how they feel. The spirit is going to, the universe, God is going to give you what you need to heal that, but first you have to acknowledge that. I feel a certain type of way because of how they made me feel. I don't like them. Okay? I don't like that. I don't like when people do me like that. It makes me mad. I was getting ready to cuss, but I ain't gonna cuss like that. Here, I cuss like a sailor, by the way. I don't curse, I cuss. Okay? And it's important to shed so we can receive. You got to polish up. So once you finish shedding, though, okay? So we shedding the old. We shedding the hurt. We shedding being slighted. We shedding being confused. Like, when you just, now we got to polish up. You in that state now. I remember my daughter was talking about my ponytail a few months back. Okay, honey, because it was rough. I had a ponytail, and I couldn't get my hair done still. Things are better, but you know, you reach this break-even point in life. You probably right here, too. You at the break-even point. It's like, I ain't doing bad, but I could be doing I can have extra $5, $10 in my pocket today. I ain't necessarily doing too bad, but I could be doing a little. That's your break-even point. And you like, you know what? Because I feel it coming. Like, I can see where I was like 6 months ago, even 2 years ago. For me, I was in the gutter 4 years. You feel what I'm saying? And I just started coming out the end of 2018. So right here where I am, I'm like, okay, yeah. So now it's time to polish up. It's time to snatch your sacred sexy back. That's why my sacred sexy program came back into play. That's why I'm encouraging other women of the collective. Hey, sis, get your sacred sexy back. Become spiritually connected to the universe and still get you back. Snatch your swag back slowly but surely. Little things. Remember the things that you used to like. The universe taught men. I'm sorry, I left you out. Player, you all right? Go to the barber shop. Brush it up. Your goatee. That's the goatee when I say brush. Brush your goatee. Go get you a pair of shoes or something when you can, fam. Go get you a white tee. You know, white tees make everybody feel good. You feel what I'm saying? Because things are getting better. You just right here though. You just right here. You like, just a little bit more. God, I shouldn't listen. Okay, that's where we at right now, fam, and that's okay. But you have to acknowledge that. You gotta acknowledge that. You have to acknowledge the ugly truth about what you've been through and how you don't want to be through it no more, and how people didn't apologize to you, and how they slighted you, and you was trying your best, and people just deserted you. People counted you out. They talked about you behind your back. They said, oh, your love business, or your love music, or your love event. Oh, they said that stuff to you while you were struggling. My daddy used to say, I love him. He made me go hard for it. He used to tell me back in 2012, he said, oh, you got a business, but you don't never have no money. Always. He smoked me. He smoked me, y'all. But listen, I never forgot it. I was like, you know what? And I know I was in the beginning, and you don't really have a lot of money in the beginning. And you got to be okay with that. Especially if you don't have no grants for your whatever you got going on. You don't have no loans. You don't got nobody investing in you. You ain't going to have no damn money. Okay? But I meant I was going to prove to my daddy, I would make some money. Okay? I'm making some money. And I remember the first time I made enough money to cover the rent. It didn't cover nothing else. It covered the rent. That was favor. That was the universe telling me, hey, you ain't stopped. See what I'm saying? Maybe it took longer than you wanted to, but it came right on time. Half five. Yeah, because it did. Let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. All right. So while we in this polishing up phase, because you gotta shed, then you gotta polish up. You gotta shed, then you gotta polish up. Because shedding means you're healing. And healing ain't cute. You don't sit up there, we don't heal like this. You don't heal like this. I'm healing. Or I'm healing. That was my man thing. You don't heal like that. You heal like this. No, give me a second. Hold on, I'm processing all this, okay? And I'm coming. I'm going to do it. I can do it. I'm going to do it, but give me a second. I need some time, because... Or, if you're a crybaby like me, it's sitting on the side of your bed with boogers coming out your nose, and your lips is dry, and your cheekbones is puffy and red because it hurt to think about this stuff, but you're going to feel better. Maybe in 30 minutes or the next day or 3 days. I say 3 days because 3 days is my cap day. I'd be like, I need 72 hours because this just broke me down. Oh my God. But I take it and I eat it and I own it because I never want to feel like that again. I want to remember also what made me feel like that so I can never give it my power again. That's why we shared the ugly truth, so we can be well. So it can be okay. All right, and don't forget, we bring this stuff back up so we won't forget. Like I said, right? You never forget, but you forgive, and that's releasing the energy. We talked a little bit about that on Monday, when it's like, and okay, Holy Spirit, like you just touched on it a few minutes ago too. When people never or probably won't say I'm sorry, or they never would tell you how they really feel. So it leaves it creates this void within you because you're stuck. And if you're a compassionate person by nature, or if you're a situational person by nature, you automatically like, I'm gonna just give them some space. I won't, because I still want it. So you kind of leave space even if you're mad. But the space, that's anxiety. That's room. That's idle room for the devil to just play. So the whole time you got all types of ideas and stuff. You having conversations with yourself because the person not responding to you, and you got all of that stuff up inside you. No, the Spirit told me that you have to release it in the Spirit, even if they did you wrong, even if you never hear them say I'm sorry, even if they never say it to you, because I'm sometimes people say it. They have conversations with themselves. They don't release it, child, and you still head on to it. So we gotta release it too. You have to be. And it's not that they did you right. It's not that they were right. It's that you want to be right. It's that you want to resolve your karma. It's that you ready to let it go. If they're not ready to let it go, I am, fam. please let me go out. Okay, this is the people, places, and things, business ship, partnerships, romantic ships, your kid ships. Okay, I'm serious. God had to tell me a long time ago. Listen, I done told my kids, if y'all was old enough, the crazy stuff y'all doing up here, y'all be gone. Because if the spirit, my kids old enough, okay? In the spirit to hear that information. In the spirit though, okay? You want peace in your household. You want order. You want to maintain your household. So even if the kids is losing their mind up in the house, you got to instill that stuff into them as well. You have to put them in a position to let them know, hey, listen, ain't nothing but righteousness, no confusion up in here. We're going to get it right. You're going to instill these things into them, because if not, then they're going to be 30, 40, 50, 60 years old trying to figure out what we're figuring out right now. They say spare the rod, spoil the child. I don't mean you got to beat them, but that means the discipline. That means talking to them. That means keeping them in line. All right? Bam. And the last one is believe that this is happening. Okay? We're talking about shedding and identifying, talking about the ugly truth in our life, what our parents did to us, everything we suffered through as children, the traumas that we went through as adolescents, and even now in our life. Maybe yesterday, baby, because something might happen tomorrow too. Because you know it ain't going to stop, okay? But you got to believe that this is happening. And this is just the ending to a new beginning. It's the ending to a new beginning. One of the cards that I pulled the other day for myself, okay, it's, am I not supposed to? Because it just dropped. You got to believe it. You got to achieve it to believe it. That's what my card said, okay? Did you hear me? I'm going to say it again. To achieve it, you have to believe it. It said when you will achieve it when you believe it. That's what it said. You will achieve it when you believe it. Won't no ifs. Thank you, because my bracelet said all things is possible. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You will achieve it when you believe it. That's manifestation. That's manifestation. That is a manifestation. So you telling me that all I got to do is believe that this thing is for me. You telling me that even through everything that I'm going through, all I got to do is believe that it's some better for me on the other side. You telling me that as I speak, it shall be? And the only thing that been in my way is me? Oh, I hope you ready to share that of your truth, baby, because it's a blessing and abundance on the other side, and you cannot receive it if you have not shared the other truth. All right? We got to share that we got to share that hurt, we got to share that slight, we got to share that confusion, baby, and polish ourselves on up. Okay? Because it's here now. Oh, it's here now, baby. Yes. Before I let you go, I'm going to do a reading, okay? People, place, and things. Be thinking about things, something that you want to, clarity on a situation that you want, okay? Be thinking, okay? Be thinking. And I got the crystal quartz on here and the amethyst, okay? All right. Monday, God led my fiance to tell me to pick one card off the top deck for you guys. Today, I've been led to have jumpers. I normally do the deck. I read cards from jumpers. I don't pick them. I shuffle them and I let the cards jump out, because I feel like when I go to flip, I feel like that's more of my energy. And when I let them jump out, it falls more in line with the synchronicity. Hey, either way could be the same way, but it's just what I be feeling. All right? So, see? Holy Spirit, give us the cards. Okay? Information on what it is we need to receive right now. Give us clarity on the situation. We got a full moon coming up September 2nd. Okay? I'm still in to do a free reading for Sagittarius to y'all. Holy Spirit, is that it? Oh, it's 3 cards. Okay. What's on the bottom? Look what's on the bottom. Prosperity lies ahead. That's the new moon in Taurus. Okay. The 3 cards happen like this. We got this first. That's second. Okay. Bam. Conclusions are within reach. It's a time to give rather than take. And it's a time for healing. I can't make this up if I try. I'm always surprised at the Holy Spirit. Don't pay me no attention. I'm goofy too. Okay. All right, so let's talk about this a little bit. And then I'm going to read more into the book so we can have a more direct response of what these things mean. Okay. So conclusions are within reach. The Holy Spirit. I feel like I just need to go ahead and repeat this all over again. Thank you for the confirmation, Holy Spirit. Somebody needed confirmation about what it was I was talking about, and the confirmation is right here in the cards. Conclusion are within reach. It's the full moon eclipse. So this is basically saying that you're gonna reach a conclusion in the situation that's holding you back. All of the things that we were talking about here today, you're gonna reach a conclusion in them by that next time of the full moon. Okay. A time to give rather than to take. This card is telling us it's a new moon, so it's a clean slate. It's time for us to just completely wipe the slate clean, okay? And it's time to give rather than want somebody to do something for us. No, we have to work on ourselves. You have to give yourself an opportunity to be worked on. You have to release those feelings of wanting people to apologize to you or just give you the information you're looking for. You got to release that. Okay? Because it's a time to give rather than take. That's the new moon in Virgo. And it's a time for healing. Alright, I'm going to slow down. It's a time for healing. I got this, my vibration went like that. So it's a time for healing. Okay, it's a time to just be. Like I was saying, that's why it's all up in the atmosphere. It's like even if you be trying to do more than what is settling in your spirit, you get knocked down. That's why. Because I told you, let's go back to the fact that this is not, I say this is a general message just because I got several people looking generally, but this is a general message to the collective of people. Okay, so if you are feeling like, man, I do feel like it's a resistance. Slow down, just be, see where you at. Okay, all right, let's get a deeper reading, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. If you want me to, oh no, that was Monday. I ain't even got it out, and I ain't gonna do that. I don't want this video to be that long. Monday, I asked people. We did numerology. I can't talk to y'all and do this at the same time. Let me get my life together. What's this? Full moon eclipse. Let's see. I'm so goofy. Okay. So the full moon in eclipse. Conclusions are within reach, and just like that, a door slams shut. Boom. I'm dramatic. Okay. All right, so if you pulled this card, it suggests that the situation you are asking about is about to reach a peak, or it just did so. Okay. Now, and things are now out of your hands. I told you, the collective. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for. A way for you to, the spirit said you asked for this. You asked for this. That's the way it said it. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for. A way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it is the right time, as hard as it might be. Okay? Forgiving someone for something they did could be key to resolving this situation in a positive way. It does not make it right what they did, but it does releases it so you can move on. The door slammed shut now will not reopen. So we're not letting those people, places, and things back in, fam. We can't. It's time for you to get back on. Time for you to get back on track, fam. Time for us. Let me speak this. Forgiveness will set us free from karma. Okay. Meditation, pranayama, and yoga nidra are all recommended now. This is basic meditation. I know you can identify those types of yogas and types of meditations, but it's basically saying, the spirit said make it plain. So it's basically saying meditate. It's basically saying get into that realm, that spirit realm with God, or whatever you call source, and start communicating about where we are, where you are right now. Okay. Okay. And so the affirmation behind this card is that which is meant for me will not pass me by. Okay? So say that. That which is meant for me will not pass me by. That what is meant for me will not pass me by. Okay? Because your conclusions are within reach. Okay? Let's read this new moon in Virgo. It's telling us to give rather than to take. Okay? So when this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Okay? Identify the things. Remember? Old hurt, slight confusion. All right, take stock. All right, where you are and where are to reaffirm it. Okay, it's not asking you to think of something new or something different. It's asking you to reaffirm it, because remember, we're in our soul urge. Okay, the new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests that you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Okay? Virgo, that makes sense. The spirit directed me to healing, because you healing. The spirit said, yeah, if you dip a head just like you saw it, dip a head just like that. All right. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapy. So add these to your routine now, even if you're not a Virgo, okay? However you've been feeling, all right? Now, if a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're over analyzing things or being too critical about the situation. Sometimes I do that. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others. Okay? That's the whole getting back to your purpose, getting back to your passion type of thing, because your purpose and your passion, what you love to do, it helps you and it helps others. Okay? So this also says gradual improvements are coming. All right? So pay attention. Gradual was the word. Spirit say gradual. Okay? Improvements are coming. Pay attention to the detail if you want success. Without being in a panic. Remember earlier when I was talking about when I just was, I was like, oh, I didn't want to do that anyway. Okay? All right. So be of service to others, and love and money will follow. Okay? That's that karma putting out there in the atmosphere. It's telling you to do that so you can receive. I see an 8 on here, and it's the Lionsgate season now. I've been seeing a lot of that. So abundance is coming and coming. Okay? Be of service to others. The person you're asking about is reliable. So for those of you who were asking about a person, now you got me nosy. I'm like, let me read you personally. I didn't say what you talking about. All right. It says the person you're asking about is reliable. That's what it says. Okay. Now so it's a time to give rather than take. The affirmation behind that card is I'm going to recommit to a healthy morning and evening routine. Okay. So this is an I am statement. I am going to recommit to a healthy morning and evening routine. Okay? We ain't said nothing about losing no weight. We ain't said nothing about exercising. See, you went too far already. Slow down. That's what the Spirit told me. I passed it along. Slow down. This just said, I'm going to recommit to a healthy morning and evening routine. Immediately what popped up in my spirit is eating differently. That's what popped up in my head. That's why I said, guys, say none about, see, you going too far. You gradually. That's for everybody. Gradually. So, all right. So it's a time for healing. The balsamic moon. I pulled that card like 2 weeks ago. That's crazy. I ain't seen that in a long time. Oh, fill me up. I ain't know I sing. Alright. So it's a time for healing. It says, pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. It's coming. Alright. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. Okay? Now, the Spirit says, if you have a person who is not apologizing or is not giving you the type of response that you want, the other person being healed in this context means that you release the energy of your forgiveness. Okay? And you let the universe do the rest on the opposite end. All right? So, however, before you take the next step, make sure that both of you in the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. And remind yourself, the Spirit said, if you got to tie ends, make sure you do it successfully. I always commend myself on how I leave my relationships. I always leave my relationships in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Whether the other person likes it or not, they can say, I was respected, we had a conversation, and we got tied ends. So that's what it's saying for the people that you can talk to. And it is time for you to let them go. And that person is ready to talk to you. Talk to them so both of you can have closure. That's what that means. Okay. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. Okay. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Okay. To start working on your belief in your dreams, so you're ready when the time comes. Okay, you gotta get ready so we gotta be ready so we won't have to get ready. Because it's coming, collective. We don't have a choice. Remember? And you either gonna pass or you're gonna fail. You either gonna survive or you're gonna die. And that's just what it is. I'm not here to be telling you no lie. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna tell the truth because I be daggone if I've been called to tell the truth and I don't worry about somebody's feelings. Whatever. Okay, so it's time. It says it's time to let go of the past. collective, okay? You are about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal. So, all right? You need more time to heal, fam. I had to say it again because I was talking to me. I see myself. Okay? Because people did us wrong. People slighted us. People did do that. And no matter what we see coming, let's be honest for a second. No matter what we see coming, it still hurt. It still hurt to know that someone did us that way. Okay? But we got to heal. See? That's an example of what we got to do. That's an example of shedding. That's an example of the truth. Okay? All right. Okay. So think about how this situation would look if everyone was healed. Okay? Even in their own way. Listen, you over there healing, I'm over here healing. We healing. Hey, over there. Yeah, healing and stuff. Okay? So the affirmation behind this card is, when one is healed, all is healed. Okay? Whether you got to release it in the spirit or you get to do it personally, you still have to release it. You still have to deal with it. You have to heal it. You have to deal with it, heal it, and release it. Okay? So, and because prosperity lies ahead, that was the bottom card, and it's plain and simple. Make that plain. You already know. Listen, this was Wellness Wednesday with Prophetess Queen X, aka LadyCEO. I do a relationship show on Talking the Street Radio. It's called it's called Love Counseling with the Joneses. Okay, very, very new. I do it with my fiance. If you are a couple who may be going through some things in your relationship, come talk to us. You know what I'm saying? We don't know it all, but we getting there. Got some advice going on about different levels of your relationship. Even if you're a person who are going through a love Jones at the moment, and you just like, listen, you know what? I just need to talk to somebody, or I just need some advice, or I just need to get this out, or what you think? Type of thing. Definitely tune in. It's 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Talking the Street Radio. That's all I wanted to tell you guys. It has been Wellness Wednesday with me. Okay, I see you Monday for more manifesting. Because we gonna get this. We gonna get our inheritance. We gonna get it. All right, y'all. I love you.